Hey rafters, we're getting ready to go camping. I want to give you a quick rundown of things you should be thinking about before we head out on the river in about a month. Um, we are hoping to get together as many of you as we can in about 3 weeks, and we'll pack all the boats up and make sure our gear all fits in there and we have everything we need. But in the meantime, you can be thinking about some of your personal gear in your bag. So I'm sending over a kind of a packing list that can be a guide for you. But I want to walk through some of the packing here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Here's my little pile of packing stuff off the gear. I'll walk you through it in a second. We're going to start with footwear. So at a minimum, you probably want a pair of flip-flops or something to wear around camp. And then you need to have a pair of shoes or something to wear on the river. So an old pair of running shoes is perfect. You definitely want something like this, so that if your feet get cut up or dried out from the sand or rocks or step on glass, that we can bandage you up, put some socks on, and put you in some shoes so you'll be protected on the river and around camp. And then it's nice if you want to have a pair of kind of more rivery shoes. You can have some Tevas or some Chaco Canyon, or here's some Keens that I'll probably bring. These are great for around camp. They're not great for in the boat because if you go for a swim, you're going to lose them. So. Then as far as clothes go, have a couple pairs of swimsuits, pair of shorts I can wear around camp. I get a couple of these old cotton long sleeve shirts. This one's from Goodwill, and this is what I usually wear most of the time, both on the river and around camp. They get wet and stay wet, but usually you're a little warm, so it's nice to cool off. They can get ratty and beat up. You can throw them in the garbage when you're done. They're also, long sleeves, so they can protect you from the sun a bit if you're so inclined. Also have some kind of quick drying, like a little Capilene t-shirt, kind of a lightweight long sleeve Capilene top. Those could be good on the river or for around camp. I got some long johns, tops and bottoms for warmth. Little warmer layer, fleece vest, kind of fleece zip top here. Couple pair of underwear, couple pair of socks. Bandana is always handy. Cotton t-shirt, some sort of hat with a brim. I'll probably bring a straw cowboy hat too, but that's what I got for now. I'll tell you that I spend 90% of my time bouncing back and forth between two bathing suits and these two shirts. At night, that's usually what I sleep in. And during the day, it's what I raft in. It's good to have a little more stuff just in case. Throwing in a raincoat, probably won't need it, but if you get a wet day at camp or a wet day on the river, or if you're cold, it can keep the splash off you a little bit and keep you warm. If you're inclined to get cold, it may be worth having a pair of rain pants too. I tend to not get cold in the desert in June, so I probably won't do that. Sleeping bag, again, it's going to be pretty warm. Everyone should have a sleeping bag. Some people may want to just bring a sheet in addition to a sleeping bag. I have a ground sheet too. This is just a kind of waterproof thing that I throw down under my sleeping bag, and then thermarest pad to sleep on. We will bring tents for everybody. I have not used tents at all on any of the last few river trips I've been on just because I don't need them. But we'll have enough tent space for everybody, and we'll probably just throw them in a big dry bag and not worry about them until the end of the trip. So now I'm going to pack this all up in the river bag, and I'll get my assistant. Good?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, cameraman.
Woman.
Camera woman. So you get up in the morning, get out of your sleeping bag, have a little breakfast, and then it's pretty important relatively soon to get packed up. So I'm just going to run through what I do. I'll put on the clothes I'm going to raft in. So today I'm going to raft in this thing and this pair of bathing suit, and that's about all I need. I'll have my little baseball cap with me, and I'll keep my bandana with me just to in case I get too hot. The rest of the stuff I'm going to pack. So start with your sleeping bag. First of all, dry bags. If you own a dry bag that's about this size, that's great. But if you don't and you want to buy one, they're on sale at REI right now. But if you're not going to use it again, just talk to us and borrow some. We'll find some for you to use.
So what is that, 4,400?
4,400. I don't know what that stands for. It may be 44 liters. I think it's a little bigger than that, but something like that. Okay. So I'll start by throwing my ground sheet in the bottom because it's nice and flat. Then no stuff sack for your sleeping bag. Just stuff it in there. The more stuff you have loose, the better it is to stuff to make the bag better. So we'll get the sleeping bag packed down there.
Just for the record, Mike's always kind of the last one packing and the first one done, oddly.
And I'll throw my sleeping pad on top of that, just kind of in the middle. See, I'm not going to need my warm stuff today at all, so I'll throw that in here. It's looking sunny out, so no need to keep my raincoat out, so I'll throw that in here. And just the rest of my clothes I'm not going to use. Let's see. I'm going to put my river shoes in here, kind of towards the top a little bit, middle. I'm going to put my flip-flops in here because I don't need them while I'm on the boat.
Because you have sandals that are strapped to your feet, right?
I do have sandals strapped to my feet. The rest of my clothes there. Here are my sandals I'm going to wear on the river today. Just kind of pump that all down to get it packed as well as I can. Roll it over. Take the old air out of it. And then we just buckle her down. Buckle her down. And this guy's ready to get loaded onto a boat. 20 of us going, so we'll have 20 of these river bags. Pack those on the boats. We'll also have a little dry bag that each of you have. You can have a hat, a bandana, your sunscreen, sunglasses,
snack
lip balm,
food,
snack whatever in there. That you can keep with you. These things will mostly be inaccessible during the day until we get to camp at night. That's about it. See you soon.
Bye!